Hello, this is Everyday Eric, and I just saw Bad Times at the El Royale. I'm not sure what this movie was about. Let me think about it, and I'll get right back to you. Bad Times at El Royale. 2 hours and 20 minutes, rated R for violence and swearing, directed by Drew Goddard. He directed Cabin in the Woods, that starred Chris Hemsworth, and Chris Hemsworth returns here for this movie, along with a very good cast. Before we go over the cast, let's talk about the El Royale. It's a hotel that sits on the line, sits on both California and Nevada, so the hotel has literally a line that goes through it. And you can be standing in California and take a step and you go, hey, look, I'm in Nevada. And it goes right down the middle of the lobby of the hotel. The beginning of the movie plays a little bit with that, and they have some cute dialogue, but after that, it's sort of forgotten. And the fact that this hotel sits on two states is not part of the plot at all. And I think that might be a missed opportunity, because that was a very interesting subject matter. But let's get to the strength of the movie, I think, is the cast. Chris Hemsworth. He shows up in the third act. He is a bad dude. I don't want to spoil too much, but when he shows up, he brings trouble. His performance was very good. It made me laugh. I don't think it was supposed to make me laugh, but it made me laugh out loud, and I liked it. We also have Dakota Johnson. Dakota Johnson, she plays a woman on the run who shows up at this hotel, and I liked her a lot. She, of course, is in the 50 Shades of Grey movies. Those movies are not supposed to be comedies, but I've seen them all, and I consider them kind of comedies. Her performance in those movies, her performances are not great. I thought her performance in this movie was very good. I really liked her a lot. Might start to become a fan, actually. I liked her a lot. She's very good. John Hamm, he shows up. He's a vacuum cleaner salesman that shows up at this hotel. And all these folks have secrets and are not exactly what they appear to be, without going further in it. But John's great, of course, from Mad Men. Lewis Pullman, he plays the employee, the single employee of this hotel, because the hotel isn't what it used to be anymore. It's kind of run down. I think we're in the 70s at this point. I think it was bigger in the 60s and 50s, this hotel. That's when things were really happening. It was a popular hotel. But he operates the hotel. I like his character a lot. His character goes through a little journey as well. But I think the two standouts from the cast are, first, Cynthia Erivo. She's a new actress. I'm not familiar with any of her work at all. And she plays a singer that's just staying there temporarily. And there's a lot of singing from her in the movie. And I'm not sure if she actually does it, but if she actually is doing this singing, wow, it's excellent. Her voice is excellent. She's charismatic. Really like her. I see she's going to be in a lot more things coming up. I mean, she was very, very good. And Jeff Bridges plays a priest who shows up at the hotel. His performance is the best. And one of his best performances, I think, ever. He had me almost at tears at certain points in this movie when he is discussing certain things his character deals with. Really blew me away. And his performance is the one thing I think I'm going to remember about this movie. Not so much the movie or the plot, but Jeff Bridges' performance. I think total standout. And at awards time, I think it was getting close to award consideration. Very, very good. So the setup of this movie is good. These characters, they show up, they request certain rooms, they have certain reasons why. And the movie's paced like a Quentin Tarantino movie. So we go from character to character. There's even flashbacks to show you things, why they're doing things now, and a lot of character hopping. And then you can see that scenes sort of overlap each other. We go back in time and see, oh, that person was actually watching this person. We didn't know that at the time, but we're seeing it now. So very Quentin Tarantino-ish with flashbacks. Good cinematography, great use of music. There's a song, Hush by Deep Purple. Very good. timing on that, and a great, interesting characters and a great setup. I think the second act gets a little slow, and the third act gets darker, much darker, almost kind of horror-ish in a way. And that's when I was, I'm not sure, okay, this is turning into one of those type of movies, and I'm not sure, I think I enjoyed the setup better than where I'm at now. But it reaches its resolution, and at the end I was sitting there thinking, well, I'm not sure what this movie's about. I'm not sure what the director was trying to say here. The themes are definitely good and evil, I think, and redemption for a lot of our characters, definitely a theme. But I'm not sure what the director's trying to say about any of that. Is good good? Is bad bad or good? Or is redemption a good thing? I wish, go out and see it, and if you have seen it and you're coming across my video, please comment and tell me what you think this movie's sort of trying to say, or what this movie's about. Or maybe the movie's not about anything, and we're just supposed to sit back and enjoy the performances and the journey, which is fine, and I did. It's just that I am thinking right now, it's been a few hours, I'm trying to think, well, I see maybe there, that was kind of neat what the director was doing, but I can't talk about any of that because it's all spoilers. But Jeff Bridges' character seems to go on a journey, and I think that it's a very interesting journey if I'm understanding things correctly. I really like that, particularly at the end, what happens to his character. So I enjoyed watching it. I'm not sure I'm going to buy this and add it to my collection. I'm probably not. The rating, it's hard to give a rating. I don't know, 3 out of 5. I think that's the way to go. So without saying more, that's about it. If you enjoy these actors at all, if you're a Jeff Bridges fan, if you enjoy these actors, you got to go see this movie because they're all doing some of their best work here. So with that, go check it out. Let me know what you think, and I'll say good night. And as always, I will see you on the new. Hello, this is Everyday Eric, and